My dearest one, let me speak to you, not as a distant voice echoing through the vastness of the cosmos, but as a presence as intimate as the breath that fills your lungs, as near as the heartbeat that pulses within your chest. I am Michael, an emissary of the divine, and I come to you today bearing a message that carries the profound weight of your destiny, a message woven with threads of sorrow and hope, delivered on wings that tremble with urgency. Today, April 5, 2025, is not merely another day to be marked on a calendar and forgotten. It is a pivotal moment, a sacred juncture where the very fabric of your existence hangs in a delicate balance, teetering between shadow and light. I see you, my beloved, with a clarity that pierces through the veils you've drawn around yourself, a vision that surpasses even your own understanding. I behold the hidden paths you tread, the winding trails of your thoughts and actions that you scarcely acknowledge. I perceive the unseen dangers that lurk in the shadows of your choices, silent and patient, waiting to ensnare you. You are like a sleepwalker, drifting through the twilight of your life, moving ever closer to a precipice whose edge you cannot yet discern. Your steps are soft, your eyes half closed, and you remain blissfully unaware of the fall that looms just beyond the next breath. We, the angels, watch you with hearts heavy with concern, our celestial vision blurred by tears that shimmer like stars, for you are so perilously close to the edge, ye are so close to a darkness that need not claim you. The angels are weeping for you. Their voices tremble with sorrow, their wings heavy with grief. You stand at the edge of something irreversible, something that will change your life forever. And yet, you don't see it, are not fully. You feel it, don't you? That restless stirring in your soul, the weight pressing on your chest in the dead of night, the unshakable feeling that something is coming. It's not paranoia. It's not coincidence. It's a warning. And today, April 5th, is your last chance to listen. Archangel Michael speaks through these words, urging you to stop, to pay attention, to finally see what has been hiding in the shadows of your fate. The angels see everything of the hidden traps laid before you, the betrayals waiting to unfold, the slow unraveling of your soul as you continue down the wrong path. They have sent you signs, over and over, whispering their guidance in numbers, dreams, and gut-wrenching feelings that you keep pushing away. But divine law binds them. They cannot force you to act. They can only warn you. And now, they are screaming for you to wake up before it's too late. The angels weep because they see what's ahead. If you continue as you are now, the damage will be permanent. The relationship you are neglecting will shatter beyond repair. The health warning signs you are ignoring will turn into a crisis. The financial mistake you are about to make will bring ruin. And the spiritual emptiness that you have been pretending isn't there? It will consume you, until you are lost completely. You don't have forever. You have today. And today is slipping through your fingers as you hesitate. This is your last chance to change your path. This is your final warning to turn away from the destruction that is coming. You have been given clarity in this moment. Will you use it? Will you finally listen to what your soul has been trying to tell you? Pause. Breathe. Acknowledge the truth you have been avoiding. The choice is yours. But the angels are begging you to make the right one. Because once the storm arrives, there will be no turning back. Today, April 5th, is your last chance. Choose wisely. You carry a weight within you, a burden you strive to ignore, to bury beneath the noise of your days. That knot that tightens in your stomach when the world grows quiet and you are left alone with your thoughts, that faint whisper in your mind that murmurs, "Something is wrong." These are not mere figments of an overactive imagination. They are the echoes of our concern reverberating through the chambers of your soul, the gentle prodding of a spirit that yearns to break through the walls you've so carefully constructed. You've been pushing away feelings that rise like tides, suppressing doubts that gnaw at the edges of your certainty, and turning a blind eye to the signs that the universe has strewn across your path. But know this: the universe is relentless in its pursuit of your awakening. It is calling to you, pleading with you to heed its voice. This is no idle game, no cosmic test designed to measure the limits of your endurance. This is a direct and urgent plea, a cry from the depths of eternity that seeks to pierce the haze of your distraction. Imagine a friend, a wise, steadfast friend, standing before you, their hands gripping your shoulders, their eyes locked with yours as they implore you to look out, to be careful, to see the danger that lies ahead. That is what this moment is, a warning born of love, not of malice. If you dismiss it, if you brush it aside as mere paranoia or fleeting unease, you will miss your chance. The door to safety, now ajar, will swing shut with a finality that echoes through time, and the storm you've been evading, or the one whose distant rumbles you've chosen to ignore, will descend upon you with a fury you cannot withstand. Recall those moments when the same numbers seemed to follow you, appearing again and again like silent sentinels, 1111 glowing on your clock, 333 etched into a receipt, 444 flickering on a license plate. They were not random, not coincidences to be shrugged off with a laugh. They were gentle nudges, tender attempts to make you pause, to lift your gaze from the mundane and look closer at the tapestry of your life. And those strange dreams that haunt your nights are the ones where you're running through endless corridors, falling into abysses, or hearing whispered warnings from faceless figures. Those were not mere illusions spun by a restless mind. They were messages, symbols crafted in the language of your soul, desperate to reach you where words alone could not. You feel it, don't you? That heaviness that settles over you like a shroud, a sense of impending doom that lingers even when the sun shines and the world around you hums with normalcy. It's as though a dark cloud hovers just above your head, casting a shadow that no light can fully dispel, a persistent feeling that something terrible is about to unfold. That sensation, my dear one, is not an illusion. It is real as the ground beneath your feet. It is the universe itself straining to break through your defenses, to warn you that the path you're on leads not to peace, but to peril. We, the angels, are bound by a divine law, an eternal covenant that governs our actions. We cannot seize you by the hand and drag you from the precipice. We cannot force you to alter your course. Our role is to offer guidance, to whisper warnings, to place opportunities like lanterns along your way. That is why today, April 5th, 2025, holds such monumental significance. If you persist in ignoring these signs, if you turn your back on the quiet voice within, the protection that has shielded you thus far will begin to fray. The light that surrounds you will dim, and you will stand vulnerable, exposed to the gathering darkness that waits to claim what you leave unguarded. Consider the consequences of your inaction, for they are not abstract threats but tangible realities poised to unfold. That relationship you've been neglecting, the one whose cracks you've patched with silence and avoidance, will shatter beyond repair, leaving shards too jagged to piece together. That small health concern you've dismissed as trivial or fleeting pain, a nagging fatigue year, will blossom into a crisis that demands a reckoning. That financial misstep you're teetering on the brink of making, driven by haste or denial, will cascade into ruin, pulling stability from beneath your feet. And the emptiness within you, that aching void you've tried to fill with distractions of work, noise, fleeting pleasures, will deepen into a chasm, a hunger that consumes all light until you are left hollow. Yet hear me now, it is not too late. The storm has not yet broken, the door to safety remains open, if only for a fleeting moment longer. This is not about fear, though the truth may sting. This is about clarity, about the gift of understanding bestowed upon you in this hour of grace. This is your last chance here, not a punishment, but a lifeline extended from the hands of those who love you beyond measure. What must you do? First, stop. Pause right now, wherever you area, whether you stand in a bustling street or sit in the stillness of your room, and take a deep breath. Let the air fill your lungs, let it anchor you to this moment. Then ask yourself these questions, not with your mind alone but with the fullness of your being. What is my soul trying to tell me? What am I ignoring? What am I afraid to face? Be still, and listen. Listen to the quiet whispers within you, the gentle nudges of your intuition that have been drowned out by the clamor of your days. They are there, waiting to guide you if you will only give them voice. Second, look. Open your eyes, truly open them, and see the signs you've been blind to. Search for the patterns that weave through your life, the coincidences that defy chance, the gut feelings that linger like uninvited guests, the moments that feel too significant to dismiss. They are not random occurrences, not tricks of a weary mind. They are messages, clues, warnings etched into the very air around you, begging you to take notice. Third, act. Change your path today, this very day, before the sun sets and the opportunity slips through your fingers. Cut away the things that poison you, the relationships that drain your spirit, the habits that chain you to despair, the choices that dim your light. Turn your back on the darkness that beckons and step boldly into the light that awaits. It will not be easy, the shadows cling tightly to what they know. But you are stronger than you realize, and we will be there to bolster you. If you take these steps, if you stop, look, and act, the storm will pass you by. The winds will howl, but they will not touch you. The door to safety will remain open, and we, the angels, will stand beside you, our wings outstretched to guide and protect. We will lift you from the darkness, our hands steady and sure, and lead you to a place of peace. But you must act now. Time is a fleeting thread, and it frays with every passing second. This is not a threat, not a decree of doom, but a loving warning born of a desire to see you thrive. We weep for you, not because we have lost faith in you, but because we know the brilliance that resides within, the potential, the strength, the radiant light that is yours to claim. We see the path you could walk, a better path, if only you will choose it. Will you finally listen, my dearest one? Will you open your eyes and behold the truth that surrounds you? Will you take that step toward the light, trusting that you are not alone? Today, April 5th, 2025, is your last chance here, not an end, but a beginning, if you will seize it. Make a wise choice. Choose life, choose love, choose your own salvation. I await your response, not with judgment, not with condemnation, but with an endless, unwavering love and hope that burns brighter than the stars. I am here for you, always, my wings enfolding you, my voice a constant whisper in the silence. The choice is yours. What will it be? My dearest one, the words I have spoken to you as Michael, your celestial guide, are not meant to fade into the ether like a fleeting breeze. They are etched into the very essence of this moment, to April 5th, 2025, a day that stands as a beacon, a crossroads where your soul's journey can shift from shadow to light. The urgency of my message is not born of despair but of an unyielding love, a hope that burns fiercely within the hearts of those who watch over you. You stand now at the precipice, the edge of a choice that will ripple through the tapestry of your life, weaving threads of either ruin or redemption. The signs have been laid before you, the numbers that dance in repetition, the dreams that stir your restless nights, the heaviness that clings to your spirit like a second skin. These are not mere happenstance, they are the universe's tender pleas, my voice woven into the fabric of your existence, calling you to awaken. You have felt the weight of this moment, haven't you? That knot in your stomach, that whisper of unease that lingers when the world grows still, these are not illusions to be dismissed. They are the echoes of a truth you've tried to outrun, a truth that now demands your attention. I have seen you, truly seen you, with eyes that pierce through the masks you wear, the walls you've built to shield yourself from the vulnerability of change. You've pushed away the doubts that gnawed your resolve, ignored the gentle prodding of your intuition, and turned from the signs that shimmer like stars in the night sky of your life. But the universe does not relent. It speaks in a language older than time, a language your soul understands even when your mind resists. Today, I implore you to listen, to let that language guide you back to the path you were meant to walk. The storm I have warned you of is not a distant threat, a vague shadow on the horizon. It is a gathering force, its winds already rustling the edges of your world. That relationship you've left to fray, its threads unraveling with every unspoken word, teeters on the brink of collapse. That small ache in your body, brushed aside as inconsequential, waits to bloom into a tempest of suffering. That financial misstep, the one you've delayed addressing, the one you've convinced yourself will resolve itself, looms like a thunderhead, ready to unleash chaos upon your stability. And the emptiness within, that void you've tried to fill with fleeting distractions, grows deeper with every day you refuse to face it. These are not punishments, my beloved, but consequences and natural outcomes of a path that leads away from the light. Yet the beauty of this moment lies in its promise, it is not too late to turn back. I have told you to stop, to look, to act, and these are not mere suggestions but a sacred sequence, a lifeline extended from the divine to the mortal. When you pause, you create space for clarity. When you look, you uncover the wisdom hidden in plain sight. When you act, you reclaim the power that has always been yours. The angels, bound by divine law, cannot force your hand, but we can stand beside you, our presence a steady flame in the darkness. We weep not because we doubt you, but because we know the brilliance you carry, the strength, the resilience, the light that could illuminate even the bleakest corners of your life. You are not a lost cause, not a soul beyond saving. You are a being of infinite potential, and today, April 5th, 2025, is the day that potential can be unleashed. Consider the stakes, my dear one. The relationship that hangs by a thread could be mended with honesty and courage, its bonds strengthened beyond what they once were. The health concern, if faced now, could be a fleeting shadow rather than a consuming storm. The financial peril that threatens your peace could be averted with wisdom and decisive action, turning scarcity into abundance. And the emptiness of the aching void that whispers of despair could be filled with purpose, with love, with the quiet joy of a life aligned with your soul's truth. These are not distant dreams but possibilities within your grasp, if only you will reach for them. The storm is coming, yes, but you hold the power to step out of its path, to find shelter in the light that awaits. This is why I urge you now to turn to prayer not as a ritual of rote words, but as a sacred conversation, a bridge between your heart and the divine. Prayer is not a plea for rescue from a distant deity, it is an act of alignment, a way to tune your spirit to the frequency of hope, guidance, and strength. The prayer I offer you below, which I have named the prayer of turning, is a tool, a lantern to light your way through this pivotal moment. It is crafted with intention, its rhymes a rhythm to steady your soul, its words a call to address the facets of your life that cry out for attention: your relationships, your health, your finances, your very essence. To speak it aloud is to declare your willingness to change, to invite the protection and wisdom of the unseen into your tangible world. Imagine, for a moment, the peace that could settle over you as you utter these words. Picture the knot in your stomach loosening, the whisper of doom fading into silence, the cloud above you parting to reveal a sky of endless possibility. This prayer is not a magic spell to erase your challenges, it is a commitment, a vow you make to yourself and to the forces that guide you. It acknowledges the dangers you face here, the relational fractures, the physical warnings, the financial tightropes, and lifts them into the light, where they can be met with grace and action. It is a prayer of empowerment, a reminder that you are not a passive figure in your story but its author, its hero, its heart. Why finances, you might ask? Because they are a thread woven into the fabric of your daily life, a source of both security and stress. To ignore them is to invite instability, to address them is to build a foundation for the life you deserve. The prayer of turning names this explicitly: for I see the choices before you, the risks you're tempted to take, the debts you've let linger, the opportunities you've yet to seize. By including finances in this prayer, you align your material world with your spiritual awakening, ensuring that the storm does not sweep away the resources you need to thrive. This is not about wealth for its own sake, but about stewardship, about honoring the abundance that is your birthright. I know the weight of this moment may feel overwhelming. The call to change, to face what you've avoided, can stir fear as much as hope. But hear me, you are not alone. The angels stand with you, our wings a shield, our voices a chorus of encouragement. The universe itself conspires in your favor, placing signs and synchronicities in your path to guide you home. This prayer is your next step, a tangible act of faith that bridges the gap between warning and redemption, To say it is to say yes to yourself, to your potential, to the love that surrounds you. It is to choose the light over the darkness, the storm's edge over its heart. So I encourage you, my dearest one, to take this prayer into your hands, your voice, your soul. Speak it now, in this sacred hour of April 5th, 2025, as the clock ticks toward the unknown. Let its rhythm steady your breath, its words anchor your resolve. Feel the presence of those who watch over you, myself, Michael, and the countless others who hold you in their gaze. This is not a burden I place upon you, but a gift, a chance to rewrite the chapters yet to come. The storm is near, but so is salvation. The door to safety trembles on its hinges, but it has not yet closed. Will you step through? Will you claim the life that awaits? Say the prayer, my beloved. Say it with intention, with courage, with the knowledge that you are seen, loved, and worthy. Let it be your turning point, your declaration that the darkness will not have you. The power is yours, the choice is yours, and the time is now. Speak these words, and let them carry you into the light. I am here, waiting, hoping, believing in you. The prayer of turning is so will you make it your own? The prayer of turning, O light above, so pure, so true, I stand before this day anew. The shadows creep, the storm draws near, yet in your grace, I shed my fear. Guide my heart, my soul, my mind, a path of peace I long to find. The ties I've frayed, the love I've lost, I see the pain, I count the cost. With words unsaid, I've built a wall, now grant me strength to mend it all. Restore what's broken, make it whole, heal the bonds within my soul. My body whispers, soft and low, of warnings I've refused to know. A fleeting ache, a sign to heed, in mercy, meet my silent need. Protect my frame, my health renew, let life and vigor course me through. My finances falter, risks abound, a shaky ledge where fear is found. The debts I've sown, the wealth I chase, I seek your wisdom in this space. Turn scarcity to steady gain, secure my steps through storm and strain. The void within, so deep, so wide, I filled with noise, with fleeting pride. But now I turn, I seek your flame, to light my purpose, call my name. Lift this weight, my spirit free, let joy and meaning dwell in me. O Michael, guide, with wings of might, I choose the day, I shun the night. The signs I've seen, the call I hear, I act this hour, with faith sincere. Through storm and dark, your love I claim, in turning now, I praise your name.